Glad to have you with us from the city of trees, Boise, Idaho. We're here at Albertson Stadium, home of the Smurf Turf, for another edition of the famous Idaho Potato Bowl. Weeks of additional practice and prep for bowl games not only can set the tone for what we're going to see in this game, but for what might be in store next season as well. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Delaware Blue Hens, taking on a team from the Mountain West, the San Jose State Spartans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up and get this bowl game underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Blue Hens offense will go on the attack first. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a W.
Yeah, and it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl prep. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with the win. Both of these teams have taken this bowl game seriously. They've prepared. They feel like they're both ready to go. Winning this game is important to build momentum for next year, and also you want to send the seniors out with a W.
The Blue Hens in the hurry-up. Leaves it with the batter. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on third down. Punt is in the air. How many games do you see turn on a mishandled punt in the snow? Not this time. Fair catch is made. The Spartans offense has the ball for the first time. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a W.
Yeah, and it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl prep. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with a win. Both of these teams have taken this bowl game seriously. They've prepared. They feel like they're both ready to go. Winning this game is important to build momentum for next year, and also you want to send the seniors out with a W.
Pulls and fires complete. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. They'll leave it with him. Just ran over it. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Spartans have this offense rolling. To the air, it's Curry. Working that left side now. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, San Jose State. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation and timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
First play of the drive comes from the 22. Give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10.
Love the job by the defense here with their eye discipline. That's an RPO. It can be tricky to locate the football, but they found the running back quickly. Those linebackers and DBs really came screaming down to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
On third down, going up top. Lets it fly. He's got it. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets him 30+. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. And the Blue Hens have it with a 1st and 10. Takes the handoff. It's Monk. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. The Blue Hens will hustle to the line. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Caught in the backfield. It's Monk. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Sends it back in motion. Looking to throw on 3rd. On the move, he fires. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. 1st down and 10. From the gun, the ground game. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Blue Hens with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Out of the gun to give to the back. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He caught it, and he will score! Touchdown, Blue Hens! Timing and better execution, that is just what a quarterback and wide receiver need.
It's timing, it's route running, right? You got to be precise. You got to know exactly what yard you're running to. The quarterback receiver on the same page. That's why you get the touchdown.
And he did get that extra point through, no problem with the frozen tundra beneath him. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. Here's the return from inside his 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Quarterback on the move, still looking. At the 35, he's open. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. They created a lot of breathing room with that first play of the drive. Now 1st down from the 39. Trying to make magic with his feet. Got a 1st down.
And he's just proving it time and time again, man. He has that feel. He obviously has the ability to pick them up and put them down and go get 1st downs. But I think the timing of when to scramble and when not to scramble, he's really got that figured out. And you can tell it's going to be a big part of the game.
The Spartans in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Motion from the back. Looking to throw, it's Curry. Dumps it off in the flats. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Right on the money. He'll come through on 3rd downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. The offense lining up for a 1st down play. Looking downfield on 1st down. It's caught downfield. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, San Jose State. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. He'll keep it himself. Running into the open space. Turning it on. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
The Blue Hens want to crank the tempo.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Inside the 40-yard line and out of bounds at the 39. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. And the Blue Hens with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll run play action. Throws for the tight end. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. The Blue Hens come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Quarterback on the keeper. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he's going to wind up losing a couple of yards as time expires here in the first quarter. That's the end of the quarter. San Jose State is on top. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Here's the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Good pickup on that one. They will stop him short of the line to gain, and now we'll see what they do on 4th down from the 17. Motion from the wide receiver. Looks as if he's going to run it. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down. Looking downfield, it's Curry. He's got an open man. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. Leaves it with the running back. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They'll go right back to him. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Trying to get rid of it. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down. And the Spartans will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Hauls it in, looking for space. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. Rides the back and leaves it. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. And the Blue Hens want to move quickly.
And nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll pull it down and run. Spins away from the defense. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit.
Well, we know the game of college football is always evolving and changing, and one of the biggest reasons why is the quarterback evolution. Dual threat quarterbacks. You're seeing 2 great examples in this game so far. Both guys can hurt you throwing it. Both guys can hurt you running it. It's been the running attack for both of these guys that's been the big story so far.
Makes the grab. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. The Blue Hens are facing 3rd and inches. Rides the back on the option to give. Oh, he's got some space. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
And the Blue Hens can really attack on this 2nd and short.
You hate giving up that play if you're the DB on this one because you're playing man coverage, you're trying to defend a slant route, you've taken the inside away. That's where your leverage is. You'll allow anything to happen to the outside. You're trying to funnel the receiver to the boundary. You just cannot let the receiver beat you to the inside.
He caught it! They will score! Touchdown, Delaware!
And it's now the 2nd time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And he added the extra point. They took it 68 yards on that drive. So the kickoff team will come out after they turned in a score on that last drive. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. The run from the shotgun. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. They'll go 4 wide when receivers on either side on 2nd and 6. Caught behind the line. It's Riley. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Dropping back, it's Curry. Throws to the tight end. Wide open downfield. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down.
This tight end is such a weapon because he can line up all over the field. That time he starts in the slot, he's running the corner route against zone coverage, and he's just got athleticism and wiggle and the ability to separate and make big plays. It's so nice to have a target like that.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
Really nice play call there by the defensive coordinator as well. He was trying to do something aggressive to stop the momentum of the offense. They look pretty good on this drive.
Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Spartan! They won it all, and that is exactly what they got.
This offense is really dangerous because of the weapons they have on the perimeter of the field. And you're seeing they go to these guys early, and they try to give them opportunities in one-on-one situations and vertically down the field. 2 passing touchdowns now early for this offense.
On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. They go to the ground. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. The Blue Hens headed quickly to the line.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them
Wide open spaces. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. And the Blue Hens will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. A low line drive and not his best work. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Rush is on him. He's going to take off.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the...
It's a seam wide open. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Looking to throw, it's Curry. The throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to fire on second down. Finds his tight end. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. The Spartans come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. To the ground to try to pick up the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And that lead grows even bigger.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. Got it in the middle, it's Barton. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Creates a little space.
Tell you what, that read game really slows you down defensively, kind of makes you play responsibility football. And when you get chunks like that on first down as an offense, I would continue to come back to it.
That's a throw the QB would like to have back. He just has to do a better job giving his receiver a chance to make the catch.
Wants to throw. It's Curry. Buys a little time with his feet. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. And the Spartans are moving quickly down the field. From the shotgun, the inside give. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Right back to the well. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. They have work in front of them on third and short from the 42. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly complete. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. The Spartans come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. Lost one on that last one, it's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, Spartan! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Makes the grab on the shuffle. They'll go with a quick touch pass. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Gets the back moving. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Caught in the backfield, it's Mung. And he is going to lose yardage. Nowhere to run as he is forced out of bounds. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Got his man. Coming through that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. The Blue Hens are in the hurry-up.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Finds the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Makes the grab, it's Mung. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. And the Blue Hens line up to punt it away. I wouldn't quite call it a shank, but that's not exactly going to go on the resume reel. First play of this drive comes from the 27. Back to throw, it's Curry. It's on target and complete. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give on the option. Got enough for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his big tight end. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Looking to fire. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Grabbed in the middle, it's Riley. He's going to be a little short. It'll be 4th down from the 44. And the Spartans will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And just a spectacular punt. It'll go out of bounds inside the 5-yard line and really put this offense in a hole. The RPO, it's complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Blue Hens can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The give to the back. Ernie on the Jets. Tackled at the 25, but they get out of jail with a 15-yard pickup. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. They'll ride the hot hand. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Blue Hens have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Got a man in the middle. So important to convert these 3rd downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42.
And it's on 3rd downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. Oh, the offense lucky to fall on that loose football. The Blue Hens trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. We've come to the end of the period, and San Jose State is on top. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. So the final period starts with a second down play. The play action fake. Fires to the big fella. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers in this deep.
Fires one high and deep. He's got it in more than enough for a first down. And the Blue Hens moving quickly to the line. They'll move the wide receiver. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He'll do it himself. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Back to throw, it's Curry. Gets it out quickly.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
Handoff from the gun. Not a lot of daylight. He gets 1 to the 32. The Spartans come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. To the ground to try to move the chains. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. And the Spartans decide to punt it away. No fair catches here, looking for room. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Bring in the heat. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. The Blue Hens now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. The give on the inside. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He'll be stopped right at the 42 after return.